Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. In association with ActionFigureJunkies.com. Check them out on Facebook. In association with NerdAddiction.com. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another DC Comics Multiverse figure. It's Diablo from the Suicide Squad. Now, I picked this figure up at my local Five Below on Black Friday. It was originally marked at $5, but they actually had all the action figures on sale for 50% off, so I picked this up, and the Parademon from Justice League. I got him because, well, you know, he was one of my favorite characters out of the movie, and I've never actually seen it on the shelf. So this was an easy pickup for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Diablo in the packaging, and, you know, the figure looks okay. The Suicide Squad line was kind of a line for me, really. I didn't think the Joker or Harley Quinn looked very good at all. I think Diablo looks a little bit better, but he still could have been done better. Top of the package has got the old school DC Multiverse on there before they changed it up. We get a picture of the character there. It says he's from the Suicide Squad. He gets interchangeable hands. He's got the flame hands on there, which I will probably keep. Side of the package has got the artwork of him there. That side of the package just has the Suicide Squad logo, which I definitely dig that. I wish they would have put that on the front, but yeah, Multiverse, there he is, looking all kind of flamey. But yeah, definitely cool. I like the artwork on the side. That looks pretty neat. And then the back of the packaging here has got Diablo all by himself. He doesn't come with any of the Killer Croc parts. I want to say that he was an exclusive to somewhere, but I don't know where it was. If you remember, leave a comment down below. Now, I looked for other figures in the line. Specifically, I was looking for Boomerang and Katana, but they did not have them, which was unfortunate. The Katana figure and Boomerang look pretty fun, but I've never seen them on the shelves. Well, I've seen Katana once, and I passed her. She was like 20 bucks. I'd love to find her for $5 at Five and Below. All they had was a couple of the Diablo figures and a bucket ton of Rick Flag figures. So if you need a generic G.I. Joe type looking character, Five and Below, man, you can get them all day long. So just kind of a close-up of the back of the package here. There is a Diablo with his flame effects, and then here are all the other figures in the line. I have reviewed that Harley Quinn and the Amazon exclusive Harley, and that's really about it out of those figures. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Diablo out of box and see what we think. So here we have Diablo out of the packaging, and there are things I like about this figure and things that I don't like about this figure. My biggest gripe about the figure, to be honest, are the hands, the interchangeability of the hands. He does come with an extra set of hands that are not on fire, which in itself is a great concept. The problem is the execution. These hands just have a horrible time coming off. This one, it took forever to get it to pop off, and this one I almost broke. I mean, all it did was stretch the plastic. It never actually released the plastic, the little ball there. On this figure, all it did was stretch it out, and I was afraid, that's it, this figure is done. Which is a damn shame, because they didn't have very many of them, and I was afraid to find a replacement. Fortunately, this hand is still on there. It's a little bit loose, but such a disappointment. Now, as far as articulation goes on the figure, his head does move back and forth. He can look down that far. He does not look hardly up at all. There is an ab crunch that goes down just a little bit, and it goes back just a little bit. There is a twist at the waist. The arm kicks out that far. They go all the way around. There is a swivel at the upper arm, which is nice. There's a single joint at the elbow. The hands twist. They do not have a hinge. The legs kick that far up. They kick back pretty far, which is nice. They kick out really far, and he's got these kind of crotch pits. There's a twist at the upper leg, which is cool. There's a single joint at the knee. There is nothing at the upper boot. The feet do have hinges. They twist. Do they twist? No, they do not twist back and forth. They just kind of hinge up and down, and there, of course, is no ankle pivot, which is very, very sad. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, while the sculpt is kind of so-so, the tattoos on the guy are actually really, really good. You kind of have to go through and find the ones that you like, because there's ever so slight variations on them. I think this one looks pretty good. It's got all the little tattoos on his face, his eyes, on the sides of his head. I like the jacket, the yellow stripe around it. The light blue, the dark blue looks good. We get the tattoos on the back of the neck and on the head, which is cool. And we get the logo on the jacket back there, what's it, Hillsiders, which looks very, very nice. The color pattern is very, very good on the figure. And like I said, out of all the characters, this is probably one of the better sculpted in the series set. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I like the logo on the back of the jacket here. Very nice, very colorful. We've got the yellow stripes along the bottom of the jacket and on the cuffs of the arms. The light blue, the dark blue, that all looks really, really cool. We can see the flame effect coming from his fingers there. Now, the hands, the top of the hands are kind of sketchy. They look a little bloody, which is kind of funny. But I like the jacket unbuttoned. The shirt looks nice and dirty. He's got the little chains that hang. That's pretty nice. They got kind of a metallic look going on there. Overall, I mean, it's not a bad design, except for the hands. They suck. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, I like the sneakers. The pants look pretty decent. The pants actually remind me of Lex Luthor's. I'm going to have to kind of compare them to see if they're the same mold. The flame effects look pretty good until you get up to the hands themselves. And they can get a little sketchy, but you know, I see where they're going with it. Overall, the design is pretty decent. It's just a shame that the interchangeable hands don't work very well at all. For comparison, here we have a Diablo next to a DC Icons Superman, and the scale's pretty decent. I like how these two look together. So he's going to fit pretty well in any DC figure set, I think, especially if you're getting the Suicide Squad in its totality. I mean, he's definitely a figure that you need because he was a pretty pivotal character in the movie. So is Diablo from the Suicide Squad DC Multiverse figure something that you want in your DC collection? Well, if you're collecting the Suicide Squad figures, this is a must-have figure, I think. This is the only version of the figure that came out in that movie line that I know of. To be honest, I mean, it's probably one of the better of that line, and that's not saying much because that line really does suck. And to be honest, I thought it was going to be the death of the DC Multiverse line, but they pulled back and they came back strong. I like this figure overall, like the tattoos on it. The biggest drawback are those flame effect hands, and not really the flame effect themselves. The hands look a little bloody when it comes down onto the fingers, and I'm okay with that. It's the fact they don't pop off right. And I thought I had broken this figure, and thankfully I did not, because I got this for $5 at Five Below, and they only had 2 of them. I had gone back after I thought I had broken the figure to see if I can find another one, and it had sold out. So if you see this guy and this is something you want, sure, go ahead and pick it up, especially for $5 at Five Below. But spending $20, ugh, don't change the hands out. Don't try it. So there he is, for better or for worse, Diablo from the Suicide Squad.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.